Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Today, I'm going to show you how to hide a husband inside a tiger. Today I'm going to show you how to hide a tiger inside a cake. Today on Trial by Fire Baking, we're making a chocolate orange cake, and the tiger print is inside the cake. I like an element of surprise in my desserts, so the tiger print on the inside of the cake in this recipe, yeah, that's right up my alley. And it's pretty easy to put together. So we will start by creaming together 3 sticks of butter and 1.5 cups of sugar, just till it's light and fluffy. Next up, I'm adding 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 3 eggs, one at a time. We'll just mix between each egg addition. Now that the eggs are mixed in, I'm going to add 2.25 cups of all-purpose flour with a little milk, and I'll just alternate those as we mix. And to that flour, I added 2.25 teaspoons of baking powder and 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Now that the batter is ready, I'm dividing it evenly into 3 portions. And to one of these, I'm going to add some orange zest and a little orange food coloring. I'm not crazy about food coloring, but we're going to use it in this one. And we'll leave 1 portion plain vanilla. And for the last portion, I'm going to add a little cocoa powder. For the chocolate batter, I've got 1/3 of my mix in the bowl, and I'm going to add just 1 teaspoon of sugar. I've got some black cocoa powder, so hopefully that's going to give us a really dark color, and about 2 tablespoons of milk. And we'll just mix that together. For the orange batter, I'm adding a little fresh orange zest, and then I will add just a little of this orange gel food coloring. We'll just add a little bit at a time until we get the color that we're looking for. To create the tiger pattern, we're just going to layer these 3 different colors of batter into a cake pan. So we'll start with the chocolate. I'm just going to drop a cookie spoon blob in the middle, and then top that with the vanilla, and top that with the orange. And we'll just kind of shake this around. And we'll repeat. It helps if you kind of tap it out as you add each layer, and it helps them sort of settle in. And our batter is ready to go. We will bake in a 350 oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. For the frosting, I'm just using my regular Swiss buttercream frosting, but I've added some black cocoa powder to make it dark. And it really just sort of turned out gray, sort of the armadillo gray color from Steel Magnolias, but I'm in too deep, so I'm going to roll with it. So I'm just applied a crumb coat of frosting to the cake, and then we will pop it in the fridge for about 30 minutes and then work on the next layer. The cake is out of the fridge, and I've added a 2nd layer of frosting, and now I'm just going to go around the outside with a cake comb. Because we're going to leave this pretty plain, I want to have an interesting texture on the outside of the cake. And there you have it. My puff pastry idea for the crown was a fabulous flop, so I just used some chocolate wafer cookies and cut the corners off and made sort of a makeshift crown. Not a bad idea. Need a cake fit for a tiger queen? Well, this is the cake for you. This has been another Trial by Fire. See you next time.